So today we are talking pre-workout supplements. I think sometimes people can get stuck in the 1990s, early 2000s, because I know that was when the peak of the pre-workout supplements were at its highest. I wanted to share with you some of the stuff that I've played around with, some of which I'm still using right now. First off, Biosteel. Pretty sure it's sold pretty much everywhere now, at least in North America. Essentially, it's a B vitamin. That it's a powder that you put into some water, you shake, and you can drink it. It has some BCAAs in it. I wouldn't use it as your sole BCA if you're looking for BCAAs. I actually mix this in with a full scoop of BCAAs from AOR, and it actually makes I kind of look at it as a really expensive flavoring to my BCAAs, but at the same time I'm adding those beneficial B vitamins into my BCAA drink. Obviously with B vitamins, it'll give us some added energy just because it'll help our body metabolize the carbohydrates that we take in. So it can give us that energy boost that way. So that was my first supplement that I use pre-workout. I don't know if you can see that, I'll do it makeup blog style. So this one's actually pretty easy. I didn't put here coffee because I just didn't have a coffee bag with me, but I do use coffee. I'm actually on week 6 now of no coffee. I'm just trying to get my adrenals back in check. So I've taken coffee away for the last 6 weeks, and I've just been using green tea. Green tea still has caffeine like coffee, but it has a component to it called L-theanine, which gives you a bit of a calming effect. So it kind of balances out the caffeine content. Caffeine content isn't as high as you would get from a large coffee, but it still gives me some added energy when I eat. So lately I've been sipping on green tea before my workouts. So green tea is my second go-to. So I got here red ginseng and ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an herbal that is used a lot in Ayurvedic medicine. It's also known as Indian ginseng. And then here I have, this is an extract form. You'll usually see it as a root. Right now I'm actually using the red ginseng a lot more. But they are both called adaptogens. What adaptogens do is they help your body cope with stress. They will balance out cortisol, and they will help you if your adrenals are underfunctioning. I know that ashwagandha is marketed as a sleep aid, especially on this capsulated form. But I looked around because when I first was introduced to ashwagandha, I was like, well, if I'm going to use this pre-workout and it's a sleep aid, doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of taking this? Am I not just going to get tired during my workout? But the idea behind ginseng is it works upon what your body requires. So if you have underactive adrenals and you find your body lacking energy, then ashwagandha will have a positive effect on improving that. That goes the same way if you are having trouble sleeping. If you find that you are very jittery at night or you're having issues with insomnia, taking ashwagandha will balance that out and help you go to sleep. I mean, if you look it up on the internet, it's the benefits are unending. But that's one of the other things that I've been using. Red ginseng extract I find is a tad more potent than the ashwagandha in terms of taking it pre-workout. But the same goes for it. Its benefits are pretty in tune with ashwagandha. It works as an adaptogen, helping us out with underactive adrenals, thyroid issues, things of that nature. But in terms of pre-workout, it does give you that added energy if you were to take it pre-workout, just a tad bit. I like to stay away from a lot of the pre-workouts that are on the shelves right now, just because there's a lot of garbage in them. I know a lot of you can relate when I say that I have overdosed on the pre-workouts in the past, where you've had your heart race and you feel like your heart's gonna explode out of your chest. I like non-invasive stimulants. I mean, I like to get that boost, but I'd like to think that what I'm taking in isn't just gonna help me for the next half hour, but benefit me for the next couple weeks, couple months, couple years. These have an effect on the body overall, not just in terms of stimulation. I will see you guys on the next video.